ready. Go! Really long squeeze stroke from the U.T.S. Haberfield crew, coached by Tim McLaren. I may speak a little more about him down the course as we see their controlled, consistent technique. Let's see how it goes against this aggression from St Andrews Boat Club.
Yeah, the crew from Scotland against the crew from Australia. St Andrews, look at that, they've gone out fast and aggressive, and you need to today in these conditions. Get out there, see what you can do. These lighting men, you expect the men on the left-hand side or the top of the screen as we see it to have a little bit of a higher rate. But Tim McLaren's crew from Haberfield, look at that, they're smooth and they're loose. And Tim McLaren, for me, when he coached me, it's all about how I held the blade, what I was doing with it just in the palm of my hands and how I used that properly.
Well, I might want to hear more about that as this race pans out, but at the moment we've still got the crews side by side, and we've still got St Andrews trying to grab the initiative, and why not? This is the time to try and do it. Right off the start, let's be strong. The conditions might get more poppy, it might get more jumpy down the course. Here on Henley Saturday, U.T.S. Haberfield trying to settle into their long, steady, consistent rhythm. See if St Andrews can keep moving now.
Yeah, just gone past the quarter of a mile there. That's when it starts to really hurt, doesn't it, Greg? You come out and you come up with the excitement, the adrenaline from the start, and you're not quite ready to get into your rhythm. You're keeping your hands in your fire, pushing it on, trying to get the one-upmanship, if you like, on your opposition, because you want to stay ahead, you want to get ahead, you want to move to make sure that you can control the race.
But I think there's something ominous about this U.T.S. Haberfield crew. The students just able to come up and get the blades covered very, very quietly. We had Jimmy Tompkins in the box with us here earlier, and this reminds me of one of those crews, that awesome foursome, that were just able to do everything very quietly and efficiently. It's the sort of thing that Tim McLaren, the Australian coach, is so in favour of. And although they're behind, I think they look quite calm as we see the flag drop there at the barrier, and see whether this is going to pay off. This steady performance from U.T.S. Haberfield.
The crew's there just looking over, just checking where they are. These are Cox Fours in the Brit, the club event for men's Cox Fours, and these...
And it looks to me just quite a contrast in terms of the faces. Looking at the faces of the St Andrews crew, to me they might be able to keep going like that. They might be able to keep this going, but you see the puffing, the blowing, occasionally the long blink, as opposed to the deadly focus that I think we see from the U.T.S. Haberfield crew. Just looking at the back of the neck of the person in front. Really great contrast there.
Yeah, ice in the mind, fire in the belly is always what we kind of talk about. And if you look at this Haberfield crew, ice in the mind, they look relaxed, they're wasting no energy. There's no looks sideways. They're trusting their coxswain to do the work that they need to do and make sure that they're in the right bit. And you can see there the coxswain is doing that. They're looking over to their left-hand side. They've got some gadgetry in the front there that's going to give them the speed of the boat. And look there, St Andrews pressing together, moving together, but just looking that little bit busier in their minds.
Well, again, just a great contrast to see, really. Just the quietness of performance here, and what comes with those quiet minds is the quiet bodies, and that those move together and try and maximise the efficiency. Keep making the connection, make a strong connection. Leave the arms out, don't go to the arms too early, but making that strong connection, and then just levering the bodies, pressing and accelerating the boat past the blades. But St Andrews are still hanging on there, still hanging in as they take a little wash just after Forley coming into the third quarter. And will this crew from St Andrews be able to hang on? Let's see.
Yeah, listening at that, you can even hear the blades going through, that catch, that looseness. St Andrews still pressing on, keeping it high, racing, it feels like, pressing away Haberfield, but Haberfield ominous. There they are, slightly lower, slightly longer, moving smoothly through the water.
You see the U.T.S. Haberfield crew, their bodies move slightly better together. You see it slightly more disjointed in the St Andrews crew. But this sport is not dressage. This sport is about who gets over the line quickest. And that determination, you can see it coming from the two-man, coming from in there. Tierney shouting to his crew, come on, let's hang in there now. Now we've got to be tough. Now it's the third quarter. We've got the enclosure, we've got the crowd to roar us home. And I think the crew from St Andrews have been able to respond and actually maybe move out again on the crew from U.T.S. Haberfield.
Yeah, I love this. This Scottish grit you're going to be seeing. Watson, their cox there, just looking over. This is going to go stroke for stroke, blow for blow as they come into the enclosures.
Here we go. Are they going to be able to keep it going? Brave hearts needed now. Coming down here into the enclosures. This crew from St Andrews got that bow ball in front. They've held it in front through pure grit, pure determination. Haberfield ominously hanging alongside them, but they still haven't got the yellow bow ball in front. It's still a gap of the best part of a canvas, maybe even half a length on that progress board. Haberfield now, are they going to be able to do something down here in front of the enclosures?
We're being told it's half a length now. St Andrews drawn further ahead. They have taken their rating up. They're pressing it on, but Haberfield still pressing, still holding in there, moving with the other crew.
Well, we're going to get this shot. We're going to get this shot here, and we're going to see that, to me, they look they're pretty well level. Maybe St Andrews still just hanging on to that lead. It's a canvas, and you can see, I think, more white water from the blades, slightly more disjointed, but it's just more bravery, more determination from the crew, from St Andrews, to the left of our picture now as they go away from us. Are U.T.S. Haberfield going to be able to change it? Are they going to be able to find some sort of sprint as they come in here, probably with about 20 strokes left? What a finish to the semi-finals, the Saturday of Henley.
We saw Edinburgh winning last year. Is it going to be St Andrews who get through to the final here? Maxwell, Turney, Auden Rally. It's just so tight, and they're pressing it on. Blade work just doesn't matter now. Just get through.
We see the coxes looking to each side, looking to each other. They can't do anything except steer their boats as straight as they can towards this finish line. Give it the shortest journey they can. Have St Andrews hung on, or have U.T.S. Haberfield come back? There's still about 5 strokes from now before they get to the line, and it's St Andrews, it's U.T.S. Haberfield. They must be neck and neck, stroke for stroke. Who's going to get the stroke in? Will it be on the surge of the bow surging through the line? And for me, again, we're going to have to wait. We're not on the finish line. The arms haven't gone up in the crews. We're seeing them coming down to our commentary position. I'm hanging out of the window. I'm trying to see who looks happier. Do the coxes know? The coxes don't seem to know. We're going to have to wait for that photograph, but a fantastic race, and we don't yet know what's happened.
It's so close, but I do think it is the white boat. We're going to have to wait and hear it, but that's St Andrews crew. They got out in front, Greg, and they fought their way down the course. How brave were they
strong in that St Andrews boat? You can look at technique, you can look at efficiency, but they were able to just keep churning it out, keep pumping up. You can see the pain on the faces that they went for it right from the beginning. They grabbed that initiative, that canvas or so lead, and we're able to just keep going and going as we wait now in this moment. And I think the U.T.S. crew have a bad feeling about it. And from what we saw overhead, I think I have a bad feeling for them. We're seeing them now punching the air in the St Andrews boat, but we haven't got confirmation. Now we're listening hard.
3 feet.
And now we hear it confirmed. It is a win for the Brave Hearts from St Andrews Boat Club. A 3-foot win over the crew from U.T.S. Haberfield, concluding our racing here, our semi-finals at Henley Royal Regatta.